Can you feel the love tonight? That was great. I know. I just wish our dad was alive to see us. Wait, our dad? Didn't you notice there were only 2 males around, and my dad is clearly not Scar? So, Ata! Wait a minute, back up! What are you telling me? That you remember because you were there? No, that's impossible because that would make you 85, 88, 100 years old. Yes? Oh well, hey, looking good. Scrub the floor, Cinderella. Okay, snuck it. Oh no, midnight. Oh no, oh, why was everything mice? That was a bad choice. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. All my teeth fell out and your face turned into spiders. It was a really weird dream. Hey Belle, I got a book for you right here. Dumb Lady by Gaston. Pop-ups? Touchable string arm hair? Gaston, this is really well made. Yeah, I actually spent like a really long time on it. Aladdin, how come you never take off your lil tiny hat? Mulan, can I speak to you? Sup, Mom? Need someone to save China? Stop packing doing this. Chef Tiana, there seems to be a fly in my soup. I will never get over Disney's original concept for Gaston. Surrender your children to the state of pursue a shiny life in America. Do you have magic hair? Magic hands? Do animals talk to you? Were you poisoned? Cursed? Skidnapped or enslaved? Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big strong man showed up? She is a princess. Throwback to the time when Jack Sparrow broke the laws of physics. Here it is, the most savage line in any Disney film. How did he get the motor car? The only way a gentleman gets anything. The honest way. And what is the honest way? Ha 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 ha! I thought you wouldn't know that one, Governor. Here's a not-so-friendly reminder that this is the movie that made Don Bluth quit Disney because it wasn't meaningful enough. Pete in Mickey's movies. Pete in Goofy's movies. Kristoff, because I don't trust your judgment. Anna. Excuse me? Kristoff. Who marries a man she just met? I appreciate that Disney had a niche history nerd arc in the early 2000s. There's animation, there's great animation, and then there's Disney's Robin Hood, where a snake crosses his arms. This has honestly never ever occurred to me. When my family is laughing at me at dinner, but my sister with a secret boyfriend is laughing a little too hard. Without my sword, I'm nothing, just an assistant pig keeper. Look, you are somebody you must believe in yourself. I believe in you. I'm your mother. I know everything. Now where have you been? I thought you knew everything. Lets an old lady in, gets poisoned. Doesn't let an old in, gets cursed. The government right now. It is no concern of mine whether or not your family has, what was it again? Food? Huh, you really should have thought of that before you became peasants. Why don't you like that person? They seem so nice. You know who else seemed to be nice? People Maui and Moana would never work. He is thousands of years older than her. Meanwhile, in another Disney movie. What kind of prince are you? What kind? Do you have weapon of choice? No. Were you hypnotized? No. Do you have a steed? Does moped count? Were you shot? No. Enchanted? No. Skidnapped or enslaved? No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police? I know. You met a girl at the ball, but she had to leave, and the only thing she has left was a glass slipper. So you ordered every woman in your kingdom to try it on, and that's how you'd find her. No. But that's interesting. Have you ever had true love's kiss? I don't think so. Do you have criminal records? I'm trying my best to stay out of trouble. Yet troubles keep coming. And now, for the million-dollar question. Have you ever sacrificed your well-being for the sake of others? Yeah. He is the prince. He's high opera note. Mobius, this is a beautiful car. Thanks. He's my variant. His name's Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow! I'm sure you all know that in most Disney leading couples, the man is muscular and the woman is thin. So here's a little reminder that the exact opposite is true in Atlantis. I love that one animated movie from 1997 about the precious being who goes on a quest to find the family they lost, only to discover that their real home is the SAS machine with the redemption arc they met along the way, who lied to them for most of the movie. Cusco is the Deadpool of Disney movies. Sure, the Disney Renaissance was great, but the 2000s gave us some awesome Disney movies as well. Ask me about my Baymax. Elemental fans, Treasure Planet fans, being upset that the movie got no recognition. 2012, the year when Pixar made a Disney movie and Disney made a Pixar movie. Disney realizing that there's no more movies to remake in live action. Bad can be good, weak can be strong, and Fred, he's still weird. Jared Leto is the reason no one wants to see Tron Ares. If those Disney execs could read, they'd be very upset. Zootopia 2 just dropped a nuke on Japan's box office, 410+ million yen on opening day. It's the biggest Western animated film debut in history. Anna, Elsa, Mario just got left in the dust. Judy and Nick are not playing games. Are you awake? I am now. What was the point of decorating Andy's room if the E is going to move in a couple of days? Into the unknown. Shut up. It's 3 a.m. When you realize this was the only time where we saw both Darth Vader and Darth Maul together in the same scene. Me, in the lead, in Mario Kart. The banana peel I dropped in the previous lab. Ah, I remember you. Wait, Captain Gantu isn't actually in the live-action remake? I thought that was a rumor. I swear, if they ever make a live-action version of Ratatouille, the saddest untold story within Beauty and the Beast. Someone probably got turned into a toilet. It's alive. Speak, my child. Gaston was the real hero in Beauty and the Beast. Oh, Pac, I forgot to give you a brain. You look beautiful, Belle. Whoop, a scrunch? What are you doing? Seeing if I've really tamed this beast. In Sleeping Beauty, there's a scene where Prince Philip and Princess Aurora are dancing, and fairies can't decide on the color of her dress and are changing it from pink to blue and back. It turns out that the filmmakers also argued about the color of the dress and decided to depict that argument in the cartoon. There are two kinds of people in winter. The cold never bothered me anyway. My tail's froze, and my nose is froze, and my ears are froze, and my toes are froze. You find out about Disney World War II propaganda movies. You realize that Hotler counts as Disney villain. If the Disney princess cooks, is great with kids, talks to animals, and has a heart of gold, that's no Disney princess. That's Kronk. Me the second I leave work and I'm not getting paid to smile at people. My dentist has a sense of humor. How long Disney characters have been quarantined? 13 years, 18 years, 34 years. WTF, 10,000 years. Toy Story, am I really going to defile this grave for money? Of course I am. Imagine being late to work, and this is the excuse. Sometimes I get road rage walking behind people. Me when the universe starts sending me blessings after traumatizing me with lessons. Anya, yes, you. I wanted to wish you good luck, I guess. You fight good. Oh. And every last inch of me's covered with hair. Butch, please. Why is everyone freaking out over eggs? This guy eats 5 dozen a day, and he's a complete acehole. I love how inclusive this post is. Objectively, the finest men in Disney. All right, people, since Snow White bombed, we're gonna need more live-action Disney remake. Any suggestions? A Tangled remake. A Frozen remake. Why not just a 2D animated movie? 5 parrots had to be separated in a UK zoo after they all began swearing at visitors and laughing together. Save me, but you're a strong, independent woman who needs no man. To Story taught us that appearances really do trick you. If I had a nickel for every time a big-muscled Disney villain opposed an inventor and his daughter sang a waltz-like song about how awesome he was and had his henchmen join in while drinking alcohol and swinging from chandeliers, and they died by falling from a tall building, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. The last look at my bed before leaving for work. They did not put her in Lord Farquaad's outfit. How the tables have turned. I just realized Elastigirl's suit has red. Mr. Incredible's suit has blue. What's the name of their first child? Violet. Disney scraps the live-action remake of The Aristocrats. The more you think about it, the more these three, respectively, have in common with these three. Disney. Nobody care about this movie. I love this more. We all love this movie. Disney. You're the one who doesn't care. Rapunzel, let down your hair. Wrong tower. I can't remember buying Andy a horse doll, 3 Pizza Planet aliens, and a packing cowgirl doll. What the pack is going on? Is Let It Go the best song in all of Disney? Let It Go isn't even the best song in Frozen. Enough remakes. We want original Disney movies. Disney. Honey, we have guests over. Go get the fancy plates. The fancy plates. Snow White is not 14, and the prince is not 31. Someone made that up so people could get reactions from it. As an adult, I can literally do whatever I want to, but I always end up wanting to just go to sleep. I'm the dumbest man alive. I watched the entire Little Mermaid movie, including the first 20 minutes, and came to the conclusion that Ariel became human for the sole purpose of being with a man. You're clearly dumber. Rapunzel. Rapunzel throwdown. Some fly dance moves. Yes, Butch. Make original content with original ideas. Disney. Make a crappy live action of something that's better left animated. Disney. Bad can be good. Weak can be strong. And Fred, he's still weird. Why are the Disney villains drinking milk? Disney needs to make a movie about Gerald. He deserves it. My emotions confused by my mood swings every 5 seconds. Peter Pan movie from 1953 is a film for kids. Peter Pan, 1953. Fun fact, all 3 of these characters share their voice actors with secondary Bob's Burgers characters. I believe that this woman secretly killed Cinderella's father. Serious allegations being made on the Disney subreddit. Plot twist. Flynn Rider ends up in Narnia. A lady must have a bow and arrow to defend herself. She should have a sword by her side. She should have powers that are beyond her control. Amateurs. Some people in the mornings, me. In order to prepare for his role as Strip Weathers in the 2006 film Cars, actor Richard Petty spent 35 years driving in the NASCAR Cup Series and won a total of 200 races and 7 championships. The 4 horsemen of Disney characters who are the most iconic characters in their respective movies, despite being introduced 30 minutes into the movie. When did this become hotter than this? They never get my nose right. What are you talking about? Your nose was never right to begin with. Walt Disney Picture. Let me get this straight. You took $180 million and bet it on a Tron movie starring Jared Leto? You have brews? I do not. I got whiskey, some slightly alcoholic Arizona tea, vodka, plus Sunny D, a road flare. Mind you, this was him after finding out Mulan was a girl. Bro was mad disappointed. So the prince fell in love with Mulan when she looked like a boy? I dated a prince. I dated a prince. I dated a prince too. What are you talking about? Mine was a captain. Well, I dated a military leader. I dated the son of the Greek gods. Oh, really? I dated a bad as thief. The Not One of Us scene from Lion King 2 is obviously quite tragic. But here's an interesting detail that makes it even worse. Kovu has just been wrongfully accused of killing his own brother, and there's someone we already know who actually did kill his own brother. Early 2000s Disney movie predicting early 2020s brain rot. Marilyn Monroe. Oh, come on. You really expect me to just drop what I'm doing? To go draw an old dude in a breezy dress? You can't marry a man you just met. I'll tell them the wedding's off then. Me after watching Moana 2 in 2024. Me after watching Zootopia 2 in 2025. I sailed the sea. I befriended the sea. I ruled the sea. If I had a nickel for every time Disney made a movie with a female surprise villain, I'd have 2 nickels. Seriously, it's weird that it only happened twice, especially considering how many male surprise villains they have. My, how the tables have turned? If you want to know who the most badass Disney characters are, look no further than these 2 guys from Mulan. Not only did they spend hours under snow without suffocating, they also spent hours in the snow, completely shirtless, without getting hypothermia. Nothing to see here, just some misheard Disney song lyrics that are much funnier than the actual lyrics. I'm a laminated crackerjack. Hope he doesn't see my boobies. I see myself as Steve Buscemi, on an island that I own, unarrested and alone. Happy Thanksgiving. Him? Where's Donald? Propaganda from France. John was an Englishman. Propaganda from Britain. Richard as an Englishman. Twist villains. The average intelligent viewers. Claiming that Moana is best Disney movie. Claiming that Lion King is best Disney movie. Watching Dreamworks movies instead. Disney movies. You're just a cheap packing knockoff. Shrek. Oh, no. I'm the upgrade. Here it is, the most underrated joke in any Pixar film. Turn right to go left, guess what? I tried it and you know, this crazy thing happened. I went right. If you keep talking to yourself, people will think you're crazy. Thanks for the tip. What? I wasn't talking to you. There are villains that you just can't hate. But then there's this guy. Time to buy more companies and ruin them. Disney. Yes, boss. Elsa. Her water horse. The horse a decade prior, muttering her parents and their crew. What's your name? Giselle. We shall be married in the morning. Well, that escalated quickly. Ariel from The Little Mermaid became human for the sole purpose of being with a man. What did he say? I don't know. Something about having missed the first 30 minutes of the movie. If it wasn't for him being an attempted murderer, they would be a cute couple. Minor issues. So he's a bit of a fixer-upper. If I had a nickel for every time a scary-looking character in a late 2000s Disney movie was actually a friendly guy who wanted to be a famous musician, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Disney. Hercules. Am I really going to defile this grave for money? Disney, making live action. Hercules. Of course I am. They don't deserve the hate they get. I'm pretty sure Disney is the reason I grew up to be such a sarcastic person. It looks awful. That's because it's on you, dear. It's pretty ironic how The Little Mermaid 2 is set after Ursula's death, and TLM 3 is set when Ursula is still alive. Yet it's TLM 2 that has Ursula 2.0 as the villain, and TLM 3 that has a completely original villain and doesn't even mention Ursula. I bet he's thinking about other women. Do 6 toys come alive too? I just can't wait to be king. Get his wish. Cinderella doesn't just lose her shoe once or twice, she loses them 3 times. I'm not sure Disney fully understands what a pirate is. A good pirate never takes another person's property. After the Disney movie The Princess and the Frog came out, more than 50 children were hospitalized with salmonella from hissing frogs. What Disney used to be, what Disney is now. I have magic hair, so I am the most powerful princess. I have ice power, so I am the most powerful one. Girls, please. When you have to act surprised at hearing gossip, you already know. Me and Lil Sis going to wake up dad on a weekend. POV, your little bro sees your search history. I'm loving the Disney princesses of the current era. We have a healer, an ice witch, a warrior, and a, well, who knows? Let it go. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. And show yourself. Merida, when she saw the princes as suitors. Merida, when she saw a beefy, dark-skinned, swaggy-haired guy as a suitor. What was Belle thinking? I mean, who wouldn't want a 195-foot-tall BF, roughly the size of a barge? Kid falls into the chocolate river. The kid's parents, Willy Wonka, Oompa Loompas. Everyone, me. If you say Elio is the worst Pixar movie, you haven't seen Cars 2, Good Dinosaur, or Lightyear. Disney announces new movies, more live-action remakes, and unnecessary sequels that nobody asked for. I can proudly say that I wake up like a Disney princess. Not her. Nope. I wish. Definitely not. More like this one. She really does wake up beautiful. If I had a nickel for every time a boy named Miguel played a stringed instrument,